And there was very little lights. It was all black, and I can remember the beams from the Trade Center come down, the tri-beams, and punctured into the street.
These haunting images of Ground Zero are now 20 years old. For members of Massachusetts Task Force One who captured these photos, the memory of what they witnessed and lived through is as clear as if it happened only yesterday.
I remember when we were driving down there, seeing the billboard as we were entering New York City, and the sign said, "New York City closed." Kind of gave you a chill up your spine.
Jerry Junta, Mark Foster, Michael Gomes, and James Hill are all members of FEMA's Urban Search and Rescue Team based in Beverly. They are just 4 of the 72 men and women who answered the call to head to Lower Manhattan 2 decades ago. Incredibly, many at the time had no idea what kind of hell they were heading into.
It's not like today where everybody has a camera or an iPhone or something. We were just blind as far as what was going to be down there.
I remember seeing the jet engine as we went by and the burned out fire trucks and ambulances when we got there. And I said to myself, how can this possibly be?
It was a question that many across the country and the world were asking. But only a select few were asked to head into Ground Zero with the impossible task of finding any survivors.
Each floor of the World Trade Center was approximately an acre of concrete. We never saw any concrete. Everything was ground into dust.
Over the course of 8 days, Mass Task Force One helped search through 22 acres of destruction, and in some places, the devastation expanding 6 stories underground.
And we have to remember that this is the Pearl Harbor of our generation.
Yes.
No one ever forgets what happened on December 7th. Well, the same thing with 9/11 going forward, and we should never let anyone forget.
As you walk down the steps, each step represents a plane that crashed on September 11th, 2001.
To keep that memory very much in the present, Task Force One built this 9/11 memorial located at the entrance to their headquarters. An imposing column of impact steel from the North Tower serves as an impactful reminder of the horror of that day.
So all the gaps in between were actually the windows in the World Trade Center. And again, that's the 93rd, 94th, and 95th floor. American Airlines Flight 11, actually, the wing of the plane went through the top of that steel.
Do you find yourself pausing at moments to just really remember what this really is?
Absolutely.
From the memorial to a small but equally as significant 9/11 museum, the task force now has an additional mission at hand. It is to keep a promise scrawled in dust some 20 years ago.
We're not going to forget it because we were there, and we want to educate the next generation coming up that what had happened and what had transpired.
When the bell rings, you go. Those of us who work in the industry, you don't ask questions, you go. And if you ask any of us, would we do anything different? No. The bell rings, you go.
And you'd go again.
Go ahead.
Absolutely.
In a heartbeat.